All right. I think what we need to decide is if we're going in rough with this old timer, or if we're going in nice.
Should we just go up and beat his ass?
I want to see your version of rough. Really bad.
It wouldn't be me, but like you know how they say like play good Wilder, bad Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see your bad Wilder though. I bet it would be really fun.
See, to me.
All right, I'll try.
So wait, who's the good Wilder?
Maybe you.
I think you're a good Wilder.
Okay. This is fun.
What's life if you're not stretching, really?
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's walk up and try to get him.
Be upstairs when those drinks are ready.
Okay. Me and Laudna are gonna go upstairs. I guess.
We'll follow in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, did everybody else leave?
They're coming when they're ready.
Oh, shit. What happened from down there to up here?
Look, Chetney. You know, I think if you're just honest with us, you can find friends. You know, we're your friends.
I'm gonna just start spinning my saw blade a little bit.
Do you use that on living things or for manufacturing purposes?
They're not living for long.
All right.
I don't know. This is my only move.
Did you hurt your hand while you were spinning? You look like you checked for a cut.
Well, I just yeah, it's kind of
Do you
sharp.
bleed?
No, I don't actually.
Don't tell me, you're supposed to.
None of your business, old timer.
Right, sorry for asking. Shit.
I know.
Fresh
Look,
cut grass don't play.
you can get very testy.
Okay.
Wait, you know my name?
Yeah, you told me like on the way over here.
Oh, okay, sorry. I mean, keep it to yourself. Don't.
So, this is going great.
Yeah.
Who told you about us? You know, how did you learn that we find people?
Well, all the commotion after you guys were fighting the wall drew a few people, but most people ran.
Yes.
But afterwards, the guy that paid you all the money, he was just saying that you guys were very useful, and I might have been in the theater when y'all were.
Oh, what did you think about that show? It's a little short, right?
I didn't like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
You know amateur shit when you see it.
What were you doing in the theater? Snooping on us?
I was looking for Gurge.
Or did you want to go now?
Yeah. Let me
All
just
right.
try one more thing, and then I'll
Okay,
turn it
right.
over to you. Listen, we don't got a lot of patience for folk like you. Oh man, this feels really awkward.
Don't
don't gotta
mind my
You should put your blade, like slam it into the table.
Well, it rolls. So, well, I'll try it. I'm 4 inches taller than you, friend.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty cool.
I'll try to tower over him. All right, now.
Did you have a question?
Ashton!
All right, everybody up.
Oh, yes, that's excellent teamwork, I see. Well done. And I'll start walking back towards Imogen.
By himself in the fireplace.
Just sipping at me.
I see you. Well done. I'll unsheathe my gambler's blade, and I'll take my sniffer of scotch, and I'll throw it at the burning Esteros.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Just roll a d20 and add your strength bonus.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not actually terrible. Natural 1. It's all about group effort.
So, there's a dull thud on the back of your head, Fern, and then a strange wetness begins to creep down the back of your shoulders. It's an odd sensation. You hear the shattering of glass at the same time, and glance over your shoulder to see Bertrand Bell standing there at the end of a large arc throw.
You got this.
Did you just throw your glass at the back of my head?
Who?
Who?
nice.
Sidebar, as soon as Dennis leaves, before I lose all light completely, I'm going to move to the perimeter of the room and find some pool.
That is a note, too.
Good.
As Dennis leaves,
Yes.
they extinguish all the oil lanterns because there's no need to have open
Great.
flame burning within the warehouse.
So as soon as she's gone, I'm now
in
feeling my way to the side. I'm finding my way to the side of this warehouse and looking for boxes, and then like just sitting between the wall and crates and just trying to sit down and listen.
Okay.
Ooh, does it feel spooky?
In theory, you have like an adventurer's kit or something, right?
I could
You have
do
to
a
have a
torch,
lantern or
of course, but
something.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the darkness and listening with my keen ears.
You've got it.
Well, I will cast a message inside the building.
You can do that
too?
Yeah, except mine's slightly different. Orem, you'll just get a feeling of curiosity from your good old pal Fresh Cut Grass.
What? In the dark.
You basically feel like you're being watched then. Is that what that was? Like suddenly you're in the dark feeling like you've been watched. That's terrible.
Curious now.
I send a message to Orem.
Better.
Are you well?
Yes.
Is it fun?
Less and less so.
Needs any help or anyone in there?
Do you need assistance?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm locked inside and I can't see shit. But I think this is the plan still. And don't worry, Dorian and Belle and Imogen are out front, so they've got me covered.
Oh, he's totally out of the loop. It's quite adorable.
Wait, what do you mean he's out of the loop if he's in there alone? Wait.
Oh, he thinks his friends are still waiting out front, but they're totally gone.
We are his friends.
Oh, are we friends?
Well, I don't know actually.
Oh my God.
I don't want to be presumptuous,
I'm
but I kind of
his
like it.
friend.
This is at the very best at
You
this
are
point.
his friend.
Yes.
See?
Do you want to go up front and just check, or maybe I'll go with you? We can go check.
I'm gonna knock on the back door.
What?
No?
Yeah, sure.
Why don't we?
In the shadow darkness, after a stillness, you hear boom, boom, boom. A heavy.
I try just under the crack. I get down
There is
low.
no crack. It is sealed.
This back door has no crack.
Well played. Yeah, well played.
Do you think you could reach that? On jumpy jump game.
I think we could reach that if you wanted to. And I'm gonna pull my cloak back and click my heels together and reveal my boots that have wings on them.
That's fancy.
As an option. Your choice.
What are you suggesting? A hitch ride?
Princess Carrie? Very uncomfortably scoop her up.
I just like the spindly spider climb.
I feel her dead rat like brush against my thigh.
Yeah. It's like holding a scarecrow.
Yeah. She's very light.
She weighs 20 pounds wet. I mean,
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes, we'll get this over with.
All right. I'm clicking my heels together like Dorothy, and we'll try to float on up.
You both lift up towards the edge of that little rope ladder and up to the edge of the roof. And there on top, you can see the lip along the the very, very top of the structure. It's maybe about a foot-high lip. And across the way, you can see all manner of things that have been dropped here. One, you see all spatterings of long, white, dried bird and simurg shit that has just been kind of loosely piled and forgotten up here. Speaking of simurgs, as you guys do kind of come up into the light, you can already see 2 simurg riders of the Sky Wardens just kind of glancing overhead, doing their general patrol. If you would like to take a moment to avoid their side. So go ahead and both make stealth checks.
Oh no!
Do we still pass one on hand?
You're not within 10 feet of him.
Oh, shit.
Leave my.
Ooh, boy!
Roll better than me. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's a
natural 20. Yeah.
There it is.
All right, so
I
natural
roll a
20.
7.
Okay. Well,
I am going to take my cloak and be like, what are you doing? And I'm going to cover her up with my cloak.
and now, which is great too, because as you get up onto the top of the roof here, the white dried bird and simurg shit and your white cloak wrapping around her does manage to cover the lightless dark spot that she would normally be from an overhead perspective. And you watch as the 2 Sky Wardens kind of pass and glide overhead. The massive crimson winged simurgs and their ever watching hound-like heads kind of glancing past and making. You both wait for a moment. They pass on ahead, and you feel pretty confident in the moment to not be under siege.
I want to scan the roof for a skylight to see if there's any natural light coming in from this roof.
That's a good idea. I'll assist.
All right, so that's advantage for you. She's assisting, so you do have advantage in the roll.
Okay, that's very helpful. Thank you for your help.
What did you roll? I missed it.
It was a 5. I'm gonna need you.
Oh shit! Come on.
Yeah, let's go. No. We're bad. We're very bad at this.
She's so fucking bright.
It's a 9.
Lights.
It's a 9. Yeah,
You,
very squirmy.
you glance across here.
Nope, it's a 0.
For what?
For perception, it's a 0.
Oh,
Sorry.
Giving a pretty thorough glance, you see what looks to be an abandoned wasp nest.
Hopefully abandoned.
Hopefully abandoned wasp nest. What looks to be a sack or satchel of some kind that is just left to the elements on a far corner, but no signs of any sort of a skylight or entryway.
Get that satchel!
So yes, and
Kick the wasp nest.
She grabs the
5
dirty
gold.
satchel.
All right, you grab the satchel and you pull back, and as you do, you hear the sound as you partially tear it away from the elements of dried bird shit that have it kind of plastered to the roof, and it tears open as you pull back because it does not looks like through the constant rain and heat and moisture, it's just rotted. And
Nothing but
pulls
platinum.
It's just shit. So it's bag of shit.
Is there anything in there? Nothing.
It looks like there was some sort of a leather case, but it is covered in like a thick gray-black mold.
Of course.
I take the leather case.
All right.
All of this.
Lick it.
No! You do?
Yes. I do.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Do you have everything that you want?
Let's go.
All right. And I'm going to slowly start hovering back down to the
Okay.
alley.
Was Bertrand's delivered successfully?
Actually, there was a letter that was given to me to bring over. Somebody take it.
Which one of us can read?
What do you mean? I can read, but obviously I'll give it to one of you. Fine material.
Where's this from? What is this?
Keep it. I'm gonna keep the ribbon.
You're gonna keep it?
Yes, I'm gonna tie it around my wrist.
Okay. You can add a ribbon to your inventory.
Hey.
I just feel like
You can't read it?
Imogen. No, she's just such a better dictator or orator.
You're one of the best dictators.
Your Freudian slip. I was going to say, can we say Freudian in Exandria?
Your Freudian slip is showing.
It's not really you know what I mean.
Yes.
What does it say, Imogen? You're keeping us in suspense.
Wow, really?
I don't know how I should read this.
Well, in your natural voice and not another one, that's for sure.
Like, right? I shouldn't read it in a voice that's taking over my body.
Just,
What is up with this
do
letter?
some sort of like interpretive. How do you think
How
this?
I would imagine she would
Sure,
sound.
just for, you know.
Oh, she? Who's she?
They're
That's
definitely
really
notes.
amazing right there. Okay. I'm just imagining this is what she would sound like.
I'm gonna die.
How are you with voices?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay. I'll cast guidance.
Thank you. I am ever appreciative for delivering our friend across the sea to us for proper remembrance and burial. We are deeply saddened at Bertrand's passing, and thank you for being compatriots of his until his honored end. He was a man of deep integrity, courageous heart, and boundless generosity. You have my gratitude and the gratitude of the entire Chamber of Whitestone, darling. Vexalia de Rollo. Lady Vexalia de Rollo, Baroness of the First House of Whitestone, Grand Mistress of the Grey Hunt, Coin Mistress of the Council of Taldore.
You know, that sounds pretty impressive, actually, that entire...
You look through it, and it's kind of hard for you to focus your eyes a bit on it. You can see, like, it.
Oh, it's my glasses. Hold on.
Oh, now she has canonically glasses. She's given into the fan art. The sheer force of fandom has.
Glasses.
What are those?
Glasses?
Huh?
Is it glasses?
Sure.
Why not? No, I don't know.
Reading glasses.
TBD.
Schrodinger.
She needs glasses,
Yes,
apparently.
she needs, yes. That makes so much sense, actually. Maybe I could buy them somewhere. Anyway.
All these thoughts, but I can't see shit.
Yeah.
Bring, 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 bring. The
Oh,
bell
yeah.
continues to ring.
We should go to the deck.
We should go to the deck.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
It'll be good.
Are you fine? This is different than the gondolas?
No, yes, it is.
Because
We're not attached to a tiny little cable. We'll see how it feels when we actually get in the air. I thought I would feel much better than I actually do.
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to jinx it. I believe in you. Let's go watch the.
Yeah, I've never been on one of these
Question.
before. I'm actually. This is pretty.
I know, no, it's fine.
I bet people are going to cheer for us as we're leaving.
Do we get to wave to them?
Yeah.
I hope so.
We have streamers.
We got a rope.
Let's throw all the rope.
Just bludgeon someone with 50 pounds of rope.
Fuck.
Somebody here has some basic prestidigitation.
I
We
do,
gotta
I
have a
do.
little
I have
fun.
prestidigitation.
Well,
I'm
there you
gonna
go.
like fireworks as we take off.
I join on the other side.
All right.
You have it too? We both have it. I love it.
I'm just shaving wood chips.
As you all step up to the outside of the ship, getting onto the deck,
I'm ashamed.
immediately begins to shift. And you can feel the wind begin to pick up as it begins to drift away from the skyport. Kind of blowing past you can see the dotted clouds kind of in the distance from you. You can see the horizon beyond as it begins to shift. And look, you glance over the side, and you can see below you getting smaller and smaller and smaller. You can see the skyport beginning to just vanish. The city Drusar beginning to just shrink for you as the Odiran wilds get wider and wider below. The ship begins to shift. The sails whipping up on each side. One begins to shift and turn, and the whole ship kind of creaks as it begins to rotate. And then you hear them fill wide as it catches the wind. The broomstones begin to pulse and glow. And the ship begins to lurch and take speed faster and faster. You glance back and you can see Captain Zendis there up at the top, holding on to the wheel itself, turning it. All right, everyone! Don't know what's gonna happen, but at the very least, I brought sandwiches!
Orem has already sprung up onto Fern's shoulders and is holding onto her horns like tricycle handlebars. Here we go again.
Does she not know what's
Holding onto the railing.
I've got my hands on Imogen's shoulders.
All right, all hands on deck! Heading to the Hellcatch Valley!
Yeah, okay.
I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Yes, sir. 9.
9. You get pushed 20 feet.
Which way?
Away from it.
Oh no!
Featherfall.
Wait, are you
Hold on.
there?
Yeah, I'm right there.
Oh, thank God.
You ran inside and do not have visual.
No, I'm right there. I'm right there.
From my perspective, I'm not fully under the thing, and I would be able to see him.
It's actually like right on the cusp.
That is
I'm standing in the door, still looking out, even though I'm facing him.
But if he goes over the rail...
Roll a perception check for me.
Natural 19.
Okay.
24 total.
24 total. As you get knocked off the side, what's the range on Featherfall, by the way?
60 feet.
It's the terror
60
of
feet.
long nails.
As you glance off the side, you
That was hard.
barely, you don't even see the creature attacking. You just hear the and you see the very edge of Orem's arm, the impact, and just him go off the side.
Through
And
my
that-
perception, I just instinctually throw it
Yeah,
out.
the corner of your eye, you go ahead. You immediately, after the impact, watch the edge of the ship begin to vanish, and that horrible sensation of like, is this it?
I'm done.
Creeps over. And then suddenly this kind of feeling of wind beneath you, and you're just kind of drifting.
There goes the boat.
But the boat is definitely coasting around you at a rapid speed.
Sickening feeling.
Can't help you beyond this.
Just not hit the sails or no?
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Okay.
We are technically out of battle, but we're not
Orem
out
is
of
dead!
danger. Orem,
Yes.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you are currently like drifting back. The moment you're like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna be okay. What you don't notice is the sail coming up from behind you right as you glance over your shoulder.
So I see it coming at me. Can I cast Gust to help this along and poof me out of the way 5 feet?
Sure.
That is a 10.
That unfortunately, even with the benefit of Gust, you needed a 12. So the impact of that at the speed, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you get hit by the sail and just woof, 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 kind of spinning head over Tea Kettle in the middle of the air as the whole ship just leaves you behind and you continue to
Run
descend.
To the side. Orem!
All of you rush off to the side, and the captain's like, "What? Am I supposed to?" Okay. Normally, this is just kind of a one and done thing when they fall overboard, but I'll go and make my way. Yeah, the whole thing kind of shifts around rapidly this way, and as it does, you all can see now the Orem just slowly rotating in the air and like just drifting out of space.
Can I?
From your
my
standpoint,
eyes-
it's ragdoll.
My eyes just like flare white all of a sudden, and my hair starts to float up. And I don't even know what's happening, but I am floating up in the air.
You all watch Imogen just come.
What?
Dark eyes.
What?
Okay.
And I'm gonna fly and get him.
What's your fly speed?
Oh,
you watch
shit!
Imogen just take off into the air, arcing, and over the side of the ship, this kind of crackling purple energy just emanating from the back of her hands and her feet, just kind of gliding her forward in like the slow cannonball-like motion. As you arc downward over the side, you see Orem's kind of flipping, and you're kind of dazed for the moment, but you're trying to grasp. You're floating slowly downward, but from the impact, you're also spinning over and over again. As you're going, you're trying to like put your arms out to gain some sort of traction against the wind, and it's helping a little bit, but you're still kind of a little out of control. And as each time you rotate, you see this like spark of pink purple just get bigger and bigger until suddenly you reach out, and if this wasn't Featherfall, this would be a skill check, but because he's floating slow enough with Featherfall within this minute period, you manage to reach out and grab and prevent him from falling any further.
Hold on to me, I'm not strong.
Okay, me either.
Oh boy.
You take off back towards the ship, which is now fully rotated and stopped its forward momentum, and the rest of you watch as kind of briefly for a moment you have no visual on either of them. They just vanished. And then over the side.
Yeah! Magneto touchdown! Yeah! Fuck yeah!
She's starting to believe. Yes.
Wow.
You can fly?
Incredible.
How did you do that?
Since when?
I don't know, I've never done that before. Are you all right?
He's totally dizzy and disoriented. I clasp your hand and I just sort of look for the dead thing, and
It's
I
dead.
drag you
It's
over to Loudna.
Oh.
And I take your hand. You two saved my life. You two saved my life.
You've done it for us many a time.
Almost.
Head of security.
Hold on. And he runs over to the side.
That's viable. That's viable.
My face is kind of awkwardly like, like right next to Imogen's. And as we wait, I'm just like, so. No. All right.
And just in case it can understand me, I will use speak with animals.
What do you do here? You
Say
doing
that.
like a little business?
I just found this tent and ducked away to have my lunch.
Oh, you just came in here to just hang out.
I don't know who's
Is this your saber? Because I think I left it in here.
Oh, then you should take it.
Yeah, I will. What else did I leave in here? I'm going to investigate the room and see if there's anything.
Make an investigation check.
What else did I leave
in here?
Oh my god.
This place is unfortunately.
In that case, fuck it.
Glasses are off. Elegantly.
More Imogen is back.
Back
I'm
again.
gonna.
Where'd Laura go?
That's super. Imogen, is that?
Yes, Lord.
I'm gonna. Just can I back up at all to where I'm around less people?
And this is a large chamber. I'd say
Yes.
I'd say you could take a few steps and maneuver in a way that would put only Justy and Ashton in your periphery.
Okay, then I will do that. I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna drop my wall and I'm gonna try to fucking hear.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Okay. As you focus and push into the mind of this odd ice furrow, as it kind of stares up and almost freezes from him before returning its attention back to Ashton, there's like a fuzz, almost like there are thoughts, but they're underwater. Do you want to push deeper? You're not hearing anything.
Ooh, that was really good.
Kinda, yeah.
Thank you very much. Didn't mean to steal the show for a minute.
As it's looking back towards you. Well, perhaps that could work too. How we could help? How could we help?
We would love to have a
I'm
place
gonna push in when I see the eyes like dart up and start looking. That's when I'm gonna try to push.
As you push past that weird underwater sound, becomes a loud buzzing, a static, an ever-present, all-consuming static. You suddenly aren't delving into her mind, you're delving into the mind of everybody in this room. Everything in this chamber and beyond the walls, like they're all one mind as opposed to individual bodies. But it's not their mind. It's a collective, but it's not. It's like a hive mind, and it's buzzing, and it's loud, and it's hurting, and it's from below. It's from below, and it hurts, and it's everywhere. And you have to pull away. You have to pull away. You have to pull away. You have to pull away.
I pull away.
Okay, you pull away and kind of pull back, and you touch, and your nose is bleeding.
Oh shit!
And as you kind of notice, you glance over, and Justy is looking right at you.
Is this dry weather? Oh wait, but we should give Laudna
We should give
present.
Laudna.
just before we go to sleep.
Although, yeah, it's probably gonna hang with it's a thing for everybody, but definitely
Right.
because we're gonna use it. I think it could come in handy
All right.
tomorrow. But yeah, we should show her.
Got me a present.
I'm gonna
Oh my
goodness.
pull out from my
Pageantry.
I don't know, my bag that I have definitely on my person.
We all have bags.
Yeah.
Pageantry.
And as I start to pull it out, I use my telekinesis to move its little head up to look at her.
Oh.
And I have it walk across the room over to her.
Oh my god, she's beautiful.
She doesn't even have a name yet, Laudna.
She has no name.
I've seen you in my dreams.
She shall be called Sashimi.
Sashimi.
Yes.
Pate has a girlfriend.
I was working on that.
Oh, Pate.
Pate could get around.
What do you think?
You can have more than one, Chet.
He's riding me.
Poly puppetry.
I was saying here, polyraterus.
Polypuppetus?
Polymuppetous.
There you go.
Come up with something
I
for
make
the happy
I
couple.
make Sashimi give Laudna a hug and look up at her.
Oh, she's so dear.
That's amazing.
Pate just kind of tilts his head, and he looks back at me, and he looks back at Sashimi.
And I look
at
him.
I'll save this for later. Thank you.
I think while everyone is yelling at each other, Orem is clocking Laudna walking away with this little lady hanging from little ropes, and he's just thinking of the story she told him the other night.
You just see Pate's little dead rat hand just grab onto Sashimi's ass.
Instant heat. I'll make something for the two of them.
I regret this purchase.
I'm not.
You're not the one sleeping next to it.
Nope.
I'm not dead.
Wake up, Laudna. Laudna. She had a dream.
You're not alone either.
I removed my hand from her pocket.
Oh my god.
No, I was just checking. I was making sure you were okay.
She get anything?
I would murder everyone around us if anything happened to you.
I could help you.
Murder's
fine.
That sounds fun.
I think I'm alright. I just don't want to sleep. That's all.
I'm gonna check her markings.
Good idea.
Okay. You can make a medicine check or an investigation check, your choice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Ooh. Natural 20.
Come on.
Interesting. It's extremely faint. But those markings on her skin appear to have just ever so slightly grown.
Ooh.
Ever so slightly, a quarter of an inch. If.
Well, this all seems normal. Yeah. I'm just kidding. They've grown a little bit. I'm sorry. I just was trying to keep you calm, and then I don't. I'm not good at that.
What do you mean they've grown?
Oh, they just sit there a little bit longer. I remember last time they were by this mole. Not that I'm staring at you intently. And then they just grew a little bit more.
Oh my god, you're right.
I'm gonna take a little ribbon.
Yes.
And let's use some of your yarn.
All right.
I'm gonna tie these around your
Are we
wrist.
making friendship bracelets? Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
So when you're in your dream, you can look down and know that you're gonna be out of it soon and you'll be back with us.
That's brilliant.
Okay, does that work?
I love that so much. Thank you.
And twist the yarn a little around the red ribbon. Make a little. All right. I'm gonna take out Pate.
He can become a spider.
He has shape change.
What?
Yes, he does. God, he's so cool. And I'm gonna tell him. You have to be fucking quiet.
Okay, sure.
Too loud. Really quiet. I need you to.
Yeah.
Go spider.
Okay.
And then crawl through. And I'm gonna be your eyes. All right.
Right.
Look through. Follow the action.
I've never done this before. It's so cool.
Break the action.
The wings, like the rib-like wings, kind of curl back in as the whole form kind of swirls into this slight, almost like black mucousy bulb. As it hits the ground, turns into smoke and vanishes, leaving right there in its space where it was this tiny dark spider with like the easiest little bit of a bone-like head to it.
Isn't he? He's so great. He's really cute. So
and skitters out into the door, and you can begin to concentrate. Pate also picks up this occasional sound from upstairs, this and then suddenly there's this like rush of air, and you see this somewhat corporeal form you can just barely make out through his eyesight, and hear the sound of it, like this sudden cluster of a centralized located whirlwind just and kind of sits there and rests for a second. You can almost see the bulky humanoid form made entirely of swirling air kind of stand at the middle of the entryway into the kitchen. It's very loud, and you can see dust beginning to kind of like push through the bottom of the doorway. Like there's a change of air pressure between the two rooms.
Oh, fuck.
I have Pate make an athletics check using the spider's physical strength.
Oh, no. Using the spider's physical?
Yes.
Oh,
Use
fuck,
those
a spider.
grippy feet, buddy.
Roll a d20 and do -5.
-2.
You have this brief moment where, as the wind begins to pick up, this hulking mass of swirling wind kind of sits in the center of the kitchen. All of the various implements and contained spices and other things that you would see normally in a kitchen are rattling and moving around, many of them being pulled off and swirling within it and scattering off. You see blades like to the side of the walls after it gets pulled in and flung out. And Pate is grasping the side of the table best he can, his little spider body going before
6 legs in the air.
and gets whipped up into the whirlwind and is just like swirling around inside. Just yeah, it's very disorienting you for a second. As
Just watching for
an 8.5, 9-foot air elemental apparates from underneath the door and fills the entirety of the chamber. Little Pate on the inside. Huh?
Included? Came in for the ride?
Oh my god.
As you like release this burst of necrotic energy into the body, the wind kind of like fluctuates for a second, and the form, you watch as some of the things that are inside of its body suddenly like drop, almost like the intensity of the wind for a moment begins to fade. And you watch like bits of stone, papers, books, a small spider go.
He's gone now?
Yeah, he's got ejected from the body.
Fuck, I was gonna do something with him. Okay,
As that happens, my eyes...
Just on the side next to it.
Pate, back in the elemental.
Little spider goes. Kind of like Charlotte's Webs, kind of like picked up back into the wind, creates a little web parachute. It's like caught back up inside of it, and
All right, I'm going to cast through him.
Okay.
Shocking grasp. Yes.
Alrighty. You see this, we're up close now, looking at this like windy form around it. You watch this slight shadow glow. As this tiny spider kind of goes, puts its legs out, and it becomes this dark shadow outline of a spider before this energy bursts from within, and the elemental.
Whoa.
Okay. Just. All right, come, because like, you know. Sometimes it's better if you have a friend, you know, making the introduction.
Of course.
All right.
I'm gonna touch one of the flowers underneath.
As you touch it, you watch the bud kind of open up, and it's this kind of like beautiful, like a blue, green, almost aquamarine coloration to it. And as you kind of run your fingers across it, the tips kind of go to a dark purple, then eventually match the black at the tips of your fingers. And it almost seems to like reach for you.
Do you want to touch it?
May
a little tingly.
Oh. May I touch you? Pretty flower. You should sing to it, right?
Mm-hmm. As you sing to it, it kind of like quivers a little bit.
Oh, it's getting aroused. Okay.
You touch the flower, and it kind of like leans into your hand,
Oh.
and just kind of leans putting the faintest bit of weight that a flower can do into your palm, and the colors kind of shift a little bit back from that like green, blue, teal to that black.
Oh my goodness.
I know, aren't they marvelous?
It's being so sweet. Oh, you're so cute.
Definitely responded to the touch and the brief sound of your voice.
Give it a little tickle.
Withdraws back into the tree.
Too much.
I might have been overzealous.
A few other ones kind of like.
Okay.
Tickle us.
Tickle us.
Maybe just
in a hurry.
Yeah, just
in a hurry. Just wanted to say nice to meet you. I'm Lodna.
As you sing a minute and say "Lodna" and hold the note, they all kind of like quiver.
Cool. Fuck that.
Oh my god.
They respond to voice.
Okay. Toodaloo. Hold my hand. I'm scared.
I know it's a lot.
I love that, Laudna, you get scared of flowers.
Well, this is
your room is just so cute. Fern.
Isn't it so cute?
I love it. I love what you've done.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of skin is it?